Tonight, will Our Lady in Red, Samantha, be stuck for choice when she pulls on the heartstrings of one of these three lads? We'll salute Neil later, but will he slither off with the snake-loving Sal hidden here? I wonder who she is. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Blind Date, and here is your host, Miss Cilla Black!
Date. Now on tonight's show we'll be downing a stein of beer or two with Leanne and Bosco on their date to marvellous Munich. Oh yes, and we'll find out how Travis and Emma kept warm on their cool date to heavenly Helsinki. Oh, but right now we've got 3 super troopers all hoping to meet their Waterloo tonight. So let's bring on the boys. Well, hello, number one. What's your name and where'd you come from?
My name's Luke and I'm from Leeds.
Oh, Luke from Leeds. What do you do up there, Luke?
I'm an electrical sign engineer, Cilla.
Are you?
Yes.
Mind you, you're potty about chickens, aren't you?
That's it, I love chicken. Chicken is my chocolate.
Really?
Really?
No, I love chocolate.
No, I like chicken.
You love chicken?
Yes.
You love chicken. Take us through your day, Luke.
Through my day, I'll get up at maybe 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Get 15, 20 chicken nuggets down me. Set me up for the day. That's it. Off to work with a couple of breasts in my pocket to nibble through. Yeah. That's it. Get to work. Dinner time. I'm straight to that supermarket for a whole cooked chicken. Scram that down me. Yeah. Then nibble on a bit more fruit day. Get home straight in that fridge because I know my mum stocked it full of chicken. I just love it. Yeah.
Does it stop there?
No, I'm sat there pestering my mum to get that roast dinner done. Chicken, yeah. And then it's off to the pub for a couple of pints with my mates. Obviously, don't weigh them. Kebab shop for a chicken kebab. Yeah. Get home, back in that fridge, and then I'm off to bed with a couple of chickens.
That's a lot of chicken. Let's hope you don't make a turkey out of yourself tonight. Turkey.
Yeah. Boom, boom.
Enjoy Blind Date number 1. A lot of chicken. Too much. You look good on it, though. You look well on it. Well, hello, number 2. What's your name and where'd you come from?
I'm Neil and I'm from Nottingham.
Neil from Nottingham. What does our Neil do?
Well, I'm a software engineer, Cilla. I work with computers.
In computers. I have to say, you're looking very fit and smart tonight.
Thank you very
Girls
much, Cilla.
think so too.
You're looking very nice yourself.
Thank you. Well, just talk amongst yourselves. This is not your normal attire when you're at home.
Oh, no. This outfit's great, Cilla, but when I'm at home, I like to wear my flip-flops, my little shorts, an apron, and my marigolds.
Your what?
My apron.
An apron?
Yes, Cilla, and my marigolds.
And your marigolds. Why?
Well, I've got a bit of a confession. I'm a cleanaholic. I cannot get enough of cleaning my house. Yeah, I can't rest until the place is spotless.
Yes. What's your favourite room that you like to clean?
That is easy. There's nothing more satisfying than cleaning a filthy, dirty kitchen. Yeah. When I'm finished, it's a mass of sparkling tiles and gleaming surfaces.
Really?
Yes.
Do you know, I can just picture him, can't you, girls? I mean, in this apron, the little shorts, and the flip-flop. I can picture it. I can see it all. In fact, surprise, surprise, we have got a picture of you in your gear. Have a look at this. Flip-flops to match the marigolds. Look at that. It's wonderful. I tell you what, Neil, if you don't get picked tonight, will you come home with me?
Anytime, Cilla, anytime.
Enjoy it, number 2. Hello, number 3. What's your name and where'd you come from?
Good evening, Cilla, my darling. My name's Stuart and I'm from London.
All right, Stuart, what do you do in London?
I'm a performance analyst, Cilla.
Are you really? Now, you and I have something in common,
We certainly
don't
do. Something very
Because
much
we
in common.
love the best soap opera
The
in
one
Britain.
and only soap opera in Britain, Coronation Street.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. What do you like about Corrie?
What I like about Corrie, I don't know. I'll tell you what I don't like. I've got a problem with it, Cilla. Just a little bit of a problem with it. No, it's a fine soap, but
Yeah.
it's too northern.
Stuart! Hang on, Stu.
No,
Stu,
I'm
Stu,
too
no,
elaborate.
hang on. It is set in Manchester.
I understand that, but there's no southern influence. We're not being represented well enough up in the north, are we?
Oh, yes, you are, Stu. I mean, we've got Mike Baldwin up there.
Behave yourself! Mike Baldwin, he's got a dodgy jam tart. He won't be in the game for longer than a year, I'm telling you, right? He's got a year to go.
Really?
Corrie needs a new hard man, right?
Really?
A street hard man, and I'm willing to do the job.
How would you make changes then in Corrie?
Right, well, the first thing that's got to go is that rubber dub, the Rover's Return. That's got to be sorted straight away. We've got to have a complete clear.
No, we love the Rovers.
We do love it, but it's old hat, Cilla.
Is
Right,
it?
new name, the Rag and Bone, OK? Right? Pearly King and Queen behind the jump.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, Betty's hot pot out the window.
Oh,
That's
no,
It's not-
Betty's
Come on,
not.
pie, mash, jelly dills. Pie, mash and jelly dills. Absolutely. We get a Joanna in the corner, Chaz and Dave in for
Oh, that's
Friday
good.
nights, yeah. Bit of a cockney knees up, how's your mother and all the rest of it.
Yes, that's looking good, apart from the jelly deals. And you're going to play a hard man.
I will play a hard
What's
man.
the love interest in your life?
I promise to anyone, if they're going to take me onto the street, I will promise you I'll be the first one and only man to never, ever have a relationship with Sally Webster.
Do you know what, Neil? I've changed my mind. You can stay here. You're coming home with me tonight, Stuart. You really are. Enjoy Blind Date, all three of you. I shall see you all in a mo. See you later, guys. Well, 3 great lads there, and I'm sure everyone at home will have their own favourite, but which one will our picker feel like taking home? Let's find out right now. Her name's Samantha, and she's from Blackpool. So come in, Samantha. Oh, Samantha, what a treat. Wonderful. You look gorgeous, girl.
Thank
you. Do.
you.
Now, Samantha, tell everybody what you do.
I'm an acting student on a 2-year professional course in London.
Oh, so you want to be a film star?
I'd love to be, yeah.
Oh, well, you look like one. You really do.
Oh, thank you.
Mind you, you've got a thing about beauty pageants, haven't you?
That's right. I've got an addiction to entering beauty competitions.
Yes. Have you entered a lot?
Well, over the last 10 years, I've entered Miss Southport 4 times, Miss Wyre 5 times, and Miss Blackpool 9 times.
Right. And how many have you won?
Well, I haven't actually won any yet.
Well, I can't understand that. I mean, why do you think you haven't won any of them, Chuck?
Well, it's based on personality,
Yeah.
presentation and poise.
Well, you've got all that.
I guess I just must not be beautiful enough.
You are beautiful. It's just your confidence. You need more confidence, you see.
Well, yeah, I've picked up a few tips. Have you ever entered any contests yourself? I mean, you've got
I've never had the time.
You've got the height, the legs, but I think you need a few tips.
Yes. Okay, well, show me. Tips.
Okay, now if you stand on your left leg, breathe in,
I like
breathe in, chest up, shoulders back,
Oh, dude.
head up.
Head up.
And now you've got, this is most important,
What?
you've got to smile for the judges.
Oh, I've no problem with smiling.
Now imagine the crown being placed on you. And then
too much like hard work. Too much like hard work. Let's make it easy work for you tonight. We've got three gorgeous fellas. They are gorgeous fellas. So fire away with your first question, Samantha.
Okay. Hello, boys.
Hello, Samantha.
Question number one. One of my favourite TV personalities is Michael Palin, for introducing us to far-flung parts of the world. Where would you take me to sightsee? That's to contestant number one.
I would have to say you to one of my most favourite places in the world, which is Canada, for its breathtaking waterfalls and its beautiful scenery. And just like the mountains in Canada, if you pick me tonight, you'll definitely get your man.
Same question to number two.
Now then, Samantha, I'm a Nottingham lad, so I'd take you to see Sherwood Forest, where you could be my maid Marian and I could be your Robin Hood. So make me a merry man tonight and pick me.
Same question to contestant number three.
Well, baby, I'll take you to the very top of Mount Everest, because trust me, just like on a day out with me, it's about as close as you can get to heaven.
Okay, question two. I'm a romantic at heart and like to receive a well-chosen gift on special occasions. What item would you get for me and why? That question goes to contestant number two.
Well, Samantha, I'd like to buy you a big rocket. And then together we'd go for a cruise around the stars and we'd give the man on the moon something to really smile about.
Same question to contestant number three.
I'll get you an hot water bottle. No, I'll get you an hot water bottle, but I recommend you keep the receipt, baby, because I know a much better way of keeping you warm.
Same question to contestant number one.
Well, Samantha, I wouldn't mess about getting you a rocket or a hot water bottle or any of that rubbish. I'd just get you a plain and simple chicken. And hopefully by the end of this night, you'll be my bird.
Okay, question three. I was once photographed sitting on Kevin Keegan's knee.
Were you?
Have you had any brushes with fame? That's to contestant number three.
Funny you should say that. Only a couple of months ago, Samantha, I was at a well-posh party in the middle of central London, right? And I bumped into Rod Stewart, of all people. So, if you want my body and you think I'm sexy, you better pick this old heart of mine, because trust me, tonight's the night.
Oh, yeah.
Same question to contestant number one.
Well, Samantha, my mum was a Kevin Keegan fan, and all the way through school, I had to have the famous Keegan perm. Good job she wasn't a fan of Bobby Charlton.
Same question to contestant number two.
Well, a few years back, I was walking around the supermarket and I was there wheeling my trolley down the cleaning products aisle. Well, while I was down there, I bumped into Bruce Forsyth and Jimmy Savile. So if you play your cards right tonight and pick me, I'll fix it for you to come and sit on my knee.
Well, I think it's going to be a difficult choice for you, Samantha.
Definitely.
And who do we go to when we're in a state of difficulty?
Please help, Graham.
Please help, Graham.
Well, Samantha, will it be finger-licking number one, the permanent prince who's sure you Canada better? Or maybe you'll go for Rocket Man number two. He'll go wild in the aisles if your arrow hits his target. Or perhaps you'll choose Heavenly number three, the new face who hopes to make your water hotter. The decision is yours.
Yes, Samantha, the decision is yours. No help from the audience, just you alone.
Contestant number two.
Well, Okay, well, what about the two that you turned down? How could you? No, I don't care because he's coming home with me. Yes, you turned down, first of all, number 3, that was Stuart from London. Come in, Stuart. Is she gorgeous or what?
Gorgeous or what? Angela, I'm sort it out. No, come on.
It's not. So lovely. And how could you turn down dear number 1? That was our Luke from Leeds. Come in, Luke. He loves his chicken. Oh, Luke. Oh, well, at least you can take comfort out your chicken. Okay, Samantha, this is it. This is it. Here's your blind date for this evening. You chose number 2. That was Neil from Nottingham. Come in, Neil. Away, Neil. Away, Neil.
She is gorgeous.
Is she gorgeous or what? Who's going to choose where you're going on
I'll
your
let the lady
date?
decide this.
Go on, Samantha.
A date to Denmark.
Oh, a date to Denmark. What are you going to be doing? Yes, it says here you're off to live like a Viking on the beautiful West Jutland coast of Denmark. You'll get a chance to wear all the traditional Viking clothes. Well, it makes a change from the apron, doesn't it?
Well,
He'll tell you more about the apron later. Yes, Viking clothing, swords and shields. There's even a big hat. Oh, dear, don't mention that. Later, there's more modern entertainment like kite surfing on one of the stunning beaches. Let's just hope at the end of the date, in the true Viking style, he wants to carry you off in his long boat. Enjoy your day. Just make sure you come back next week and tell us how you get on, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, Samantha and Neil. Enjoy your day. There you go. Well, it's time for a short break right now, but when we come back, we'll be seeing how Leanne and Bosco bonded on their date to Munich.
Plenty yum.
Now anyone can be a digital DJ. With the Intel Pentium 4 processor, the center of your digital world.
Ford TDCi diesel. The loudest noise you'll hear will be your heartbeat.
No gun, no leaks, just squeeze and seal. Polycell Squeeze and Seal. It only takes 2 ticks.
Broadband internet makes life much faster. Enjoy. For ultra-fast internet connection, call 0800 800 050.
wood in our garden furniture has natural strength and beauty. This Kensington set for just £395 uses Roblé wood. Wood rich in natural oils. It's kiln dried to avoid warping, like the wood in our Pacific garden furniture. Fantastic value at £299. At B&Q, we've got the look you want, the quality you'll love, for a lot less than you'd expect. You can do it when you B&Q it.
I think he wants me to stay. Yeah. Well, he's put clean sheets on my bed every night.
Clean sheets?
Mummy's boy.
Bold's built-in conditioner has a time-release freshness, giving you a freshly made bed sensation, night after night after night.
Good news, love. I can stay a bit longer.
Bold freshness. You might get more than you bargained for.
Bellis perennis, a.k.a. the daisy.
They cause suffering to millions every year. But with Benadryl, we can start to fight back against hay fever in just 15 minutes.
Get down there!
And there's also Benadryl Plus, the only non-drowsy allergy treatment with added decongestant. Flowers.
Don't let them get away with it.
When love turns to obsession...
Why could you not have made me a good wife?
Marriage becomes a prison.
All the rules have changed.
From which there is no escape.
He could show up at any time.
The Forsyte Saga, Sunday at 9 on ITV1.
Back. Well, if nothing else, Leanne and Bosco shared one important thing in common. They were both off to Munich. So let's see how they both got on.
Well, let's hope we have a nice time in Munich.
I'd like to thank you for choosing me as your date. Thank you.
He's quite nice, that one.
Is everything okay?
Yes, thanks. Lovely.
Enjoy your stay at Hotel Avila.
Thank you very much. I'm going to do it. I'm doing it this time. Give up. Give up. But I laugh so hard at you when you get and you can't do it either.
Well, I wouldn't have thought of it so far.
To be honest with you, I thought you've just ignored me a little bit today. You haven't really made much eye contact with me either.
You think so?
I don't know, you just seem to talk to everyone else apart from, like, me.
Of Munich, but by the end of their day, did Leanne and Bosco feel like slapping the old lederhosen or just slapping each other? I think we better find out.
Well, when the screen first went back and I saw Leanne, I thought to myself, what an amazing looking girl. She had stunning eyes and a beautiful smile. Just my cup of tea.
When the screen first went back and I saw Bosco, I thought I picked a real good one. I loved his sexy Irish accent, and when he smiled, he reminded me of David Beckham. Whoa.
After the show, Leanne and I went for a meal. We seemed to click right away. I used a bit of my Irish charm, which seemed to do the trick. And I got the feeling that tonight is the night.
After the show, me and Bosco went for a really nice meal. We never shut up talking all night. We got on really, really well. I thought, I can't believe it. I've met my dream man.
After the meal, neither I or Leanne was tired, so I invited her back to my room and went in for the kiss. She responded, and it ended in a big, passionate snog. It was great.
After the meal, Bosco invited me back to his hotel room, and I thought, oh, yes, please. So I went in, we looked at each other, and we just couldn't hold back. We had a nice, passionate kiss, a little cuddle, and I just couldn't wait to get to Germany for more of the same.
The next day, things were very relaxed between me and Leanne. I think we were both glad about what happened the night before, and I was looking forward to more kisses coming my way later on.
The next day, on our way to Germany, Bosco was really off with me, and I thought, what have I done here? You know, I was really gutted, because I was on such a high from the day before, and I just really didn't know what I'd done wrong.
I'm not really the touchy-feely kind of person, so the first day in Munich, I never held hands with Leanne, but I'd been happy to oblige if she would have made the first move.
Throughout the day, Bosco continued ignoring me, and the final straw came when he was giving more attention to this German bag, so I decided to confront him. And all he could tell me was, it's the Irish way, you know. I thought, what does that mean?
Next day, on the bus back to the hotel, Leanne started singing to me. Tonight's the night, we're gonna make it happen. And I thought to myself, I'm in there.
When Bosco came to meet me for dinner, he arrived with flowers, chocolates, and even gave me a kiss. I nearly passed out. I thought, what are you after, mate?
After the meal, and back at the room, my Irish wit had seemed to run out. Leanne had one too many to drink and was dozing off to sleep. I was wide awake and ready for action. What had happened to her?
During the meal, Bosco was very entertaining. I thought, have you had a personality transplant? Later in his room, he tried to kiss me twice, and I thought, yeah, I know what you're after, mate, and you're just not getting it. You've blown it, Bosco.
I intend to invite Leanne over to Ireland, and when she gets there, there'll be a Céad Míle Fáilte, which means in English, 100,000 welcomes. So let's hope it's the start of a long relationship.
Me and Bosco are just two totally different people. It could have been something special, but he put too little effort in too late. Bosco, I've got a message for you. Live a little. I've seen more energy in a slug. Oh, and you kiss like one too.
Leanne, how could you?
The thing is, Sarah, right, he comes across all charms in, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting all my booze now, you know, I haven't done anything wrong. I mean, I was really, really devastated. We got on really well on the first night, you know, we had a kiss, and I just couldn't wait to go away with you. And then the next day, Bosco, you just completely ignored me. And yet this German woman, I mean, God, she was about 50. She was awful.
So, wait a minute. Hang on, you have to set up.
No,
Is that the one you called a bag?
Yeah. I mean, he was hugging anyone else but me.
Sir, can I speak?
What?
Do you have to send a
Any eye
postcard to get
contact?
speaking here? I know, what do you have to do in Tempe? I made the first move on the night, went for the kiss. Like, it's the 21st century. Like, a girl can make the move on the second night. You
Yeah,
know?
I understand that, right, but when you weren't even making eye contact with me. You weren't even, like, looking at me anywhere near to talk to me. What do you want me to do, leap on you from behind or something? Just tell me why you wouldn't talk to me or why you wouldn't look at me.
I was looking and talking
No,
at
you weren't.
You know?
No, you weren't. You made no effort, and the thing is, I really liked you. I mean, you are a really good-looking bloke, and we had a lot to talk about.
Not about yourself.
So, like...
When you come to think of it, like, you know.
Now, Leanne, he did actually bring you. He's very romantic. He's the quiet type. He got you flowers and he got you chocolates and took them to
and I wonder why I did that on the last night.
But Silla, I wouldn't get carried away with the flowers, Silla. I got the roses out of the toilets because...
So,
the chocolate was
very charming.
You got the roses from the toilet.
Well, Silla, hang on, Silla. Well, I wouldn't get carried away, hang on. We're on a strange contract.
Where did you get the chocolates from then?
You're not meant to say that.
Well, you kiss like a slug, apparently.
Well, Silla.
Have a go.
Silla, well, she's contradicting herself because she said the first night it was great. Now she's saying I kiss like a slug.
Yeah.
You know, what?
How could you do that?
Well,
I thought
That is a
because
big
I really liked him, I
contradiction.
mean, for God's sake, I mean, if someone can't kiss properly, you're not going to end it just because of that. So I thought, plenty of practice for him, they'll soon sort him out.
So, where do we go from here?
Because
then?
it's like you lot think, like, butter wouldn't melt in his mouth, you know, he comes out with all these charms and that, and he puts nothing behind them.
Silla,
You know?
let me tell you, she's a great-looking girl. She's great personality.
Yeah.
But she'll find the right person someday.
Yeah.
Might be this day or the next day, but someday.
Go again.
You know, definitely.
So, are you gutted by this, Bosco?
Not good as no.
No.
Definitely, but still we'll remain friends, definitely.
You will.
Definitely, you know.
Shall we watch the... Are you going to remain friends? I hope you do, because I think you're a lovely couple. Leanne and Bosco.
Thank you.
Now, don't forget, later on the show, we'll be finding out what went on when Travis and Emma travelled all the way to Helsinki. But right now, it's time for another short break, after which we'll be meeting the international man of mystery, hoping to say, yeah, baby, yeah, to one of these three groovy chicks. So let's bring on the girls.
Right, mate, what's up?
Dunno.
Tell you what, jump up.
Pop it in second, then when we get a bit of speed up, just let her clutch out sharpish. You got your brake on?
Introducing the new Wonderbra Pure without padding.
New Wonderbra Pure. Great shape, no padding.
Any other questions?
Got a headache? Now there's something new and fast-acting.
Twice as fast.
Some may find new Panadol Actifast can get to work up to twice as fast as normal paracetamol.
Smell of fried animal in the morning. How nice. No, thank you. Post? Post? What is it? It's a form of communication, David. It's been around about 170 years.
Really?
Didn't even read it properly.
It's only my credit card statement.
It's only my credit card statement. It's only your money. It's only your life. I'll just put it in the drawer with all the others, shall I? He's just winding me up. David!
Our great interest rate means whatever you're like with money, you can't argue with RBS Advanta.
Can't wait till your next meal? Try the McChoice menu. The double cheeseburger and 7 other favourites, just 99p each.
Maclean's Ice Whitening. White teeth, fresh breath.
Simply position in your garden.
Need any help?
There's 3 for 2 on these cable-free solar pagoda lights. For just like that garden ideas, Homebase.
New visibly refined moisturizer from Neutrogena for smoother, finer, more beautiful skin, even without makeup. New visibly refined, the confidence of naked skin.
There she is.
My shell's cracking.
Tess, she's beautiful.
You big...
Tess.
Hello.
Hi there.
You're so sweet.
Give me a break. So, is it love?
Yeah, and love hurts.
Welcome back. Now, don't forget, still to come on Blind Date, we've got Travis and Emma, who promised to spill the beans about what went on in Helsinki. Oh, but right now, it's time to head this way and say a great big hi to the girls. Well, hello, number one. What's your name and where'd you come from?
Hello, Stella. My name's Natasha and I'm from Edinburgh.
Natasha from Edinburgh. Now, what does our little Natasha do up there in Edinburgh, Chuck?
I'm a payroll and pension administrator, Cilla.
Really? Really? Now, you're upset tonight, aren't you?
I'm afraid so.
Because you've had to say goodbye and leave them all up there, all your little friends in Edinburgh.
Yes, I wasn't allowed to bring them on the show with me, Cilla.
What a shame. And you've got a lot of little friends, haven't you?
Yeah, but they'll all be watching, so I was hoping you could say hello.
Oh, I'd love to. What are the names?
Well, they're actually all reptiles, so
What?
there's a few funny names.
Those lizardy things?
Yes.
Reptiles?
Yes, that's correct.
How many have you got?
Around 40.
Well, I haven't got time to say hello to each and every one of them. Who are your favourites?
Well, I've got Iggy and Izzy, my iguanas.
Hello, Iggy and Izzy. The iguanas. This is stupid.
No, but that's not all.
That's not all.
That's
There's
not
more.
all.
There's more.
Last but not least, I've got 22 snakes.
Sweetheart, you don't look the time. Have you got a favourite snake?
I do. Look, it's an albino called Alison.
Alice. Hello, Alison. And what kind of snake is it?
It's a python, Burmese python.
Do we want to have a look at Alison? No. Let's have a look at Alison. Oh, we've got a photo of Alison. Oh, yes. Oh, that's Alison.
Oh, she's lovely.
Let's hope our picker slithers himself into your life tonight. Yes, enjoy it. Number one. Ooh, makes me quiver, sweetheart. Good, makes me quiver. Hello, number two. What's your name and where'd you come from?
Hi, Cilla. I'm Shawnee Lane. I'm from Leamington Spa.
Shawnee Lee, Leamington Spa. What do you do up there, Chuck?
Well, I'm a personal trainer and a
I can
part-time
tell.
student.
You look very fit.
Thank you.
Shawnee Lee, that's a fabulous, unusual, very exotic name.
It is, Cilla.
Sounds like a lap dancer. Does Shawnee Lee?
Unfortunately, it's not my birth name.
Isn't it?
No, I was born with Valerie.
Oh, that's not too bad. But you were quite teased at school about your name, weren't you?
I was. When I was young, I was teased all the time. Everyone used to call me Val the Smell. And it wasn't quite nice.
What a shame. Val the Smell.
It was. I got invited to go on holiday with one of my friends off to Mallorca, so I thought this is the perfect opportunity. I thought I'll go and I'll be this whole new person. So I got on the plane as Valerie.
Yeah.
I got off as Shawnee Lee. And on the other side, I just turned into this total different person. I was more confident. I was a bullion. I was just wild.
You were
caught
what?
up on the
A
years.
bullion?
Yeah, no, it's just full of vitality.
So
when
they're
I'm
two
there,
different
so.
people. Shawnee Lee is
yeah.
way, hey, hey, hey.
Oh, yeah. When I come back, I got off the plane. I said goodbye to Valerie and hello to Shawnee. Woo!
Hello to Shawnee. The night is yet young. You yet maybe pick Shawnee Lee on blind date. Enjoy it. Number two. You need a new man. You've got the man. Hello, number three. What's your name and where'd you come from?
Hi, Cilla. My name's Karen and I'm from the West Midlands.
Lovely. What do you do, sweetheart?
I'm studying to be a mental health nurse.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, look at that. We need our nurses. We love our nurses on blind date. We do. Now, we love nurses, but you hate a certain thing about, like what men do.
Completely, yes, Cilla. I hate men to swear. There's nothing worse than a man swearing around women.
No.
I think it's
Big.
disrespectful.
It is.
And I just think it's rude.
It is.
Completely.
It is rude, but I
Yeah.
mean, you know, fellas are fellas, they do swear.
Yeah, but there's no need to. I really think that we can live without swearing in the world.
You do?
Yeah, completely.
Well, how would you change it?
I mean, come on, think about the olden times, like, so what were the words? Golly gosh, we could just use them again, couldn't we? Walk into a door and go, oh, golly gosh, you know.
Yes. Oh, can you imagine, you can imagine this lot, these lads out there, dropping something on their feet and going, oh, golly gosh. You think this will work? I think this will be good.
Yeah, I really do.
Listen, enjoy blind date, all three of you. I shall see you all in a mo. See you later, girls. Well, that set the scene with our girls, but will this guy be a real scene stealer? Let's find out as we meet him. His name's Anil, and he's from Manchester. So come in, Anil. Oh, gorgeous. From Manchester, Anil. What are you doing up there, Chuck?
Scylla, I'm a geography student at Manchester University.
Wonderful. Anil, you do a bit of modelling in your spare time. Why?
Well, being a student, I'm quite poor, so to get some extra money, I had to give modelling a try.
Really?
And
you've had quite a big break, haven't you?
Well, I went down to my local agency.
Yeah.
Walked in, the casting director said, well, I'll tell you what, you're the face I was looking for.
Really?
And he promised me a really big campaign around Manchester.
Did he?
Soon enough. I went down my local, was having a pint, and I lifted up my pint and I saw a familiar face in a beer mat in front of me. And lo and behold, it was me.
It was you. Well, this is exciting. You saw yourself on beer mats.
Well, indeed, Scylla.
What were you advertising?
Well, it wasn't your typical campaign. It wasn't aftershave or anything good or clothes. It was breath freshener.
What a shame. Well, I tell you what, Anil, you're a breath of fresh air on tonight's show tonight. Hey, we've got 3 lovelies for you. 3 very different girls. Have you got 3 very different questions?
Got 3 fantastic questions.
Well, fire away with your first one.
Hello, girls.
Hello. Hi, Anil.
As a student, I have a tremendous amount of free time. I spend it on the 3 Ds. Drinking, dating and drinking. These have helped me to prepare for blind dates. What preparation have you done for the show? And that goes to number 1.
You've got the 3 Ds, well, I've got the 3 Ps. Partying, pooling and pleasure. So does that sound prepared enough to you?
The same question to number 2.
I train as a kickboxer, and I prepared myself mentally and physically with heart-pumping training sessions. Fancy going a few rounds?
And same question to number 3.
Well, as a nurse, I'm always prepared for emergencies. So tonight, your emergency number will be 333.
On to my second question. Friends and foes sometimes tell me that I can be quite arrogant.
Yeah.
Some people disapprove, but I see confidence as an advantageous trait. What is your best or worst personality trait? And that is to number 2.
Well, I am confident, I'm funny, adventurous and driven. And baby, if you pick me on this date tonight, I will drive you crazy.
And that same question to number 3, please.
Well, my best and worst trait are the same, if you know what I mean. So when I'm bad, I'm very, very good.
And finally to number 1.
Well, I tend to fantasise a lot and often have my head in the clouds. But I'm sure with your assistance, you'll be able to bring me back down to terra firma with a bump.
And to my final question. Being a geography student at Manchester, I'm a dab hand at colouring in. What artistic talents do you have? And that's to number 3.
Well, I haven't got many artistic talents, but being a nurse, my talent would be to rub my healing hands upon your body.
And to number 1.
Well, I keep snakes, and I think my snakes are a work of art on their own. But don't worry, they don't bite, but you never know, I just might.
And the same question to number 2.
Well, I dance and love to use my body to express myself. Well, together with your colours and my movements, I'm sure we can paint a perfect picture tonight.
Well, that's it, Anil. Yeah, perfect picture. Have you got a picture in your mind? Have you got a pic?
I think I'm going to need some help, Scylla.
Really, a lot of help. Who are we going to go to? Oh, Graham.
So, Neil, will you go for alphabetical number 1? If you confirm a date with her, you won't make an asp of yourself. Or will you choose motorised number 2, who's only around for the kicks? Or maybe you'll pick handsome number 3, who'll be very, very good in an emergency. The decision is yours.
I know you mouthed me, you haven't got a clue, so you've just got to go 1, 2 or 3.
I'm going to go for number 1.
That's our lovely reptile lady. She has 22 snakes. What about the 2 that you turned down? How could you turn down the dancer? The Keep Fitness Queen. Number 2, that was Shawnee Lee from Leamington Spa. Come in, Shawnee Lee. Oh, look at that outfit. Look at that outfit. Shawnee. And how could you turn down our nurse? That was number 3, Karen from West Midlands. Come in, Karen. Keep up the good work. No throwing. Okay, stand by. Here is your blind date for this evening. You chose number 1. That was Natasha, all the way from Edinburgh. Come in, Natasha. Yes. What do you think?
I'm happy.
Yeah, she's used to handling reptiles as well. Who's going to choose where you're going on your date? Make it a good one.
Absolutely go.
Ooh. Oh, a bit manly, isn't he? A bit bossy. There you go. What's it say?
A date in London.
It's fab. London, you're here. You know, you live up in Edinburgh, Chuck. It's London. London's fab. Yeah. And look at this. What are you going to be doing? What better destination, it says here, for a groovy date than swinging London? Yeah, baby, yeah. You'll stay in a luxurious hotel in the heart of the city, from where you'll join the cast of the fabulous hit musical Fame. Wow. But get this, you're not only going to meet the cast, you'll be on stage with them in a starring role. You looking forward to that?
Of course.
It says here, let's just hope after all the adulation, you're not going to go all big time to come back and tell us how you both got on. It'll be exciting. You're in London. Yes! Enjoy it, ladies and gentlemen. Neil and Natasha. Another quick break, but when we return, we'll be wrapping up warm with Travis and Emma and setting off to Helsinki.
These celebrities are going to be transformed into top divas. You won't believe who they become. Stars in Their Eyes Celebrity Special tonight at 9.
In the MFI half-price sale, there's now an extra 20% off all sale prices.
That'll pay for a few extras.
But hurry, offer ends May 6.
The human brain sends and receives 1 billion chemical messages every second. But it only takes a few nerve endings, amongst thousands lining the brain, to cause disruption. Nurofen works at the site of pain, providing relief precisely where it's needed. So when your head's pounding, Nurofen knows how to navigate the most complex arrangement of matter known to man. Nurofen, targeted relief for pain.
Price reverse at B&Q. We're bringing down even more prices.
10 years ago, you'd pay $13.99 for 5 litres chrome white emulsion. Today, it's only $6.98.
And 10 years ago, you'd pay $20.98 for 10 litres of B&Q Value Magnolia. Today, it's only $8.98.
More prices we've lowered. That's price reverse at B&Q.
Rocking to the rhythm on a baseline. You've got me shocking to the rhythm on a baseline.
Buy a special can of Pringles and get an ultimate party CD with 10 hits from the 80s or 90s for just $2.99. And get your party started.
En 2 minutos, tiene la pelota, gambetea para adentro, pierna derecha, dispara, ¡gol!
Darling, this is amazing. Hey, do you know we can go whale and dolphin?
Specsavers Reactions lenses react to light. They usually cost £49, but now they're free of charge if you buy glasses from our £75 range or above.
Darling, what are you doing?
Don't go round in circles trying to find an easy way to send email. The Emailer Plus gives you up to 8 individual email addresses, one for all the family. The Emailer Plus now available for under £100.
Take the cleaning power of toothpaste, the freshness of mouthwash, and put them together.
Sheer brilliance.
Introducing Colgate 2-in-1, toothpaste and mouthwash. A new liquid gel with light foaming action that cleans your teeth and helps keep your breath fresh. Truly refreshing. New Colgate 2-in-1 toothpaste and mouthwash. What a refreshing idea.
Price reverse at B&Q continues.
2 years ago, these busy lizzies were 18p a plant. Now they're just 13p.
That's more prices we've lowered.
Whoops. There goes his breakfast again.
She'll miss the train now.
New wet wipes from Pledge for your Pledge mop. They clean up spills, dirt and grime. Job done.
She'll catch it by a whisker.
Oh, very funny.
New wet wipes from Pledge.
When Professor Clump fell in love,
Do I know you?
he created
Twisted freak.
a monster. The Nutty Professor, Wednesday at 8, ITV1.
Hello and welcome back. Well, Travis and Emma were all set for their day to Finland's capital city, Helsinki. So without further ado, let's see how they both got on.
Hello. Hi there. Welcome to Helsinki Radisson Plaza Hotel. I hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you.
Hello, Helsinki!
Is it my turn yet?
Just give us another couple of minutes. What are you thinking about, Travis? Don't drag me. I'm going to fall over.
Definitely going to fall over any minute.
Well, I think most of our couples, when they come on the show, hope for a hot date in the sun. But you can still have a good time when the temperature drops, can't you? Of course you can. Well, I think we better find out.
When the screen went back and I first saw Emma, I thought, you know, really nice long blonde hair, really, you know, I liked her dress. I didn't quite clock her face, but I thought this could be promising.
When the screen went back and I first saw Travis, I thought he looked like one of those goody-goody types, but he was easy on the eye, so I thought I'd give it a go.
After the show, me and Emma went out for a meal, and I thought we got on really well, so I was quite annoyed when she decided to go to bed early. I just hoped that things were going to pick up for the rest of the day.
After the show, Travis and I went for a meal, and the more we got talking, the more I thought he was irritating, annoying, and arrogant. And I thought, oh no, this is going to put the hell into Helsinki.
On our first night in Helsinki, I realised I didn't fancy Emma at all. She was really hard work. I was having to prompt all the conversation, and in the end, again, she went to bed before me.
On our first night out in Helsinki, Travis's behaviour continued to be boorish and immature, so I couldn't believe it when he invited himself back to my room. I don't know what he was after, so I just said good night and kicked him out.
As the day wore on, it became more and more difficult to spend time with Emma. She continued to ignore my attempts to talk to her, and I felt increasingly lonely and frustrated.
As the day wore on, I couldn't even be bothered to speak to Travis. He was tired, stroppy, and he made no effort to enjoy himself. And I just looked at him and thought, you're a boring pillock.
Last week on the show, Emma mentioned that she was a spoilt brat, and this became clear by the way she treated me. She thought she was far superior and more mature. Well, Emma, you're not all that, and being a snob is not an attractive quality.
I think Travis's reason for coming on Blind Date was for freebie. It was all take, more, saying things like, Scylla will pay, she can afford it. I just thought his attitude was disgusting.
If I could choose any three words to describe Emma, I'd say boring, stuffy, and uptight. And I can honestly say I could never see her being my girlfriend.
How would I describe Travis to my mates? He's immature, impolite, selfish, arrogant, chauvinistic, and greedy. And those are just his good points.
Well, when did it start to go wrong for you then?
It went wrong.
What were the signs, the signals?
When we went for a meal after the show, it just went wrong there. He was arrogant, he was all me. When people see me on Blind Date, all these girls
All we ever heard about, all we
me.
talked about was how she knew all these famous footballers. You know, she goes, oh, I used to go out with Rio and Michael Owen's cousin's neighbour, and I know Steve McManaman, and all this sort of stuff. And I was like, you know, get over yourself, name-dropping constantly. But I still thought, you know, if Rio picked her, you know, he plays for England, I thought he has to make some good decisions.
But you said he was boring.
He was boring. The only reason I went to bed early was because I didn't want to be in his company. You never made any efforts to speak to me at all.
All I was doing was making the effort. You made no effort. What, I got so bored of it, I went into the toilets. Like, you know, I was going to the toilet every 5 minutes to find something to do. And, like, there was, like... and there were some English blokes in there. I heard them speaking. I was like, oh, you're English. Look, I'm on Blind Date. You know, come and help me out here. So I brought them up to try and help me out. Yeah. And they couldn't wait to get away. And
what about his greediness? Tell me about the greediness.
Still, it was all take. Me. He's trying to make out I'm a spoilt brat. You give him the world, he'd want more.
We want a free holiday, Scylla. All I was doing, I was like having drinks, eating all the food they gave me.
Travis,
that's it.
Travis, it wasn't a holiday.
And saying that I'll pay for it.
I never said that at all. Scylla, she was acting like my mum the whole time, telling me off for... I mean, well, I wouldn't even say that about my mum, you know, but I apologise. But she was acting, you know, just telling me off constantly. You know, oh, don't do that. You can't do that. Well, I'm just trying to have a bit of fun. I didn't... What did you do all day that was fun or funny or interesting?
All day?
What did you do, yeah?
I'm sorry, but I could not have fun with you.
If I'm ever in Liverpool, then maybe I'll stop by for a sauna.
No, you won't be invited.
No.
No, never.
Oh, that's a big no-no. What a shame. Ladies and gentlemen, wish them both well. Are Travis and Emma. Well, that's all we've got time for this week, I'm afraid. But do join us again next week when we'll see how Samantha and Neil and Natasha enjoy the dates together. And, of course, we'll be arranging some more blind dates. So until then, it's ta-ra for now. Ta-ra, everyone!
For more information on tonight's dates, see Teletext page 109.
Is he thick or what? The reason I was going to bed early was because he was so boring.
It's not the first time I've seen her spit out a dummy.
But what do you expect? She's a spoiled brat.
I wish she charmed me the way he charmed the audience.
If she'd have told me how she felt, maybe things would have worked out differently.
All three guys seem lovely, but I think I made the best choice with Neil. He seems really nice.
She's gorgeous. She's a brunette, and that's exactly how I like them.
Looks a good laugh. So I think we're going to have a good time.
Natasha's definitely the best out of three. Probably won't be using my passport, but it looks like it's going to be a great day.
Crown prosecutor with her...
Inside the local pub, but first of